Evening. Hope you're okay. All okay, lockdowners. Yeah, tired today. So I'm having an early night. Don't know what time it is, but I know it's a lot earlier than when I normally go to bed. Last night I was still up at 5 in the morning. I mentioned that phone addiction. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I've tried staying off my phone as much today, but I do, I do get a lot of people who ring me up because I tend to give my number out a lot. So I have been supporting quite a few people. I had a good friend rang me up earlier, and she's basically watching her mum die from pneumonia, and she can't breathe. They thought it was COVID, and she's just sat there feeling helpless. And I had to go through that when I lost my stepdad, and 7 years ago to lung cancer, and it was pretty horrific. So if you're smoking, put them cigs out. Um, I've not had one for 10 years now. 9 years. Um, so yeah, this is a difficult time for everyone, but it's especially difficult for those who are going through life stuff. It's just, making it 10 times harder for everybody. Um, but yeah, I got out in nature today for my walk around 1 o'clock, had my daily walk. I did do a video that I've not been able to upload, don't know why. Might not be able to upload this one, I'm not sure. But I've had a lot of positive comments about my vid, so thank you for all those saying that they're helping. And I have set up a page, Tree Huggers Anonymous, because I'm in recovery as well, you see. So I was going to call it the Soberholic Tree Hugger, but somebody said Tree Huggers Anonymous, and I thought, that'll do. But I hope you're all okay. I think for some of us, it took a while to sink in, and I think that like I was quite hyper at first, like buzzing off the running round, helping everyone, and buzzing off the drama of it all. I think, and now I've sort of like I'm coming down to earth a bit, but I think that's due to lack of sleep, talking to people a hell of a lot. People who've got other stuff going on, like I said. But something I have noticed on Facebook, and it's obviously very close to my heart, is the old wine o'clock's getting overused quite a bit. And I know how easy that can happen. Trust me, if you're one of them people that when you go on a night out, you find it hard to stop, you haven't got an off switch, it'll be very, very easy for you to become highly alcohol dependent or even an alcoholic during this lockdown if you're drinking every day, because it's not a school night or whatever. A friend of mine became a full-blown alcoholic in 10 months to the point that she was drinking vodka neat every morning. Had it at work with her and everything, so it can take hold very, very quickly. If you've already got a pretty addictive personality and you get addicted to shopping or addicted to collecting things or whatever, then you really have to watch how easily it can creep up. Like I've said before, I'm 4 years sober, and I shared last night about my real dad dying, and it was 4 years ago yesterday, and I was a month sober at the time, and I went to I knew that if I picked up a drink then, I probably wouldn't stop, because the feelings that I associate with abandonment from my dad, I could drink and drink and drink on that. I used that as an excuse to drink for years. So, luckily for me, I'd found 12-step fellowships where, you have meetings like you see them all on the TV, and the people there sort of like gave me their support and taught me that I didn't have to pick up a drink no matter what. And there's always going to be an excuse to drink. I'd drink for anything. I drank for anything. If I was having a good day, I'd have a drink. Having a bad day, I'd have a drink. If I was stressed, I'd have a drink. If somebody died, I'd have a drink. If somebody were born, I'd have a drink. If dropped my phone, I'd have a drink. There was always a reason to have a drink, and I was a proper party girl. But in the end, it was usually me sat in the house night after night drinking 3 bottles of wine by myself. So not very sociable, and I was going through a dark period at work, and it started taking me down a really dark hole. Um, so I stopped drinking. I tried doing it on my own. That ended up really bad with a relapse and trying to take my own life. So I went to the rooms, and I've never looked back really. 4 years on. So yeah, I went to my dad's funeral, carried his coffin, went to the wake, didn't pick up a drink. It was hard. It was hard, and I was on edge. But you know, there really is no need to drink. We're all blagged. You know, we're brought up from day dot. When I was a kid, you know, I was born in '74, and when I was a kid, your mum would give you a sip of, or a little baby sham at Christmas, or a snowball, and that's as a kid. So we're brought up to aspire to drink. You know, the big thing about turning 18 is that you're legal for a drink, and it's mad once you're out of that. I mean, booze was my life. I absolutely loved the stuff. It was my best mate. It was always there for me. And before I gave it up, if a doctor would have said to me, right, you're either going to have to give up the booze, or we're going to have to amputate both your legs, it would have been a no-brainer. I'd give my legs up. And I don't say that like flippantly. It's true. It really is true, because I couldn't see a life without booze. I wouldn't even go for a walk unless there was a pub involved. Do you know what I mean? I'd be like, what do you want me to go for a walk for? No point. There always had to be booze involved, everything that I did. So yeah, I'm grateful to be sober. And especially going through something like this, when people will use it as an excuse to like really drink, because they're bored, they're fed up, they're worried, they're anxious. But booze is a depressant. Depressant. So is drugs. That's why people who go out on a session at the weekend, if you see them on, you can write your book by them. Do you know what I mean? You can, what do you call it? You can, I don't know what the expression is. I can't think really. I'm tired. But you can, you see the pattern all the time. They go out on a session. The day after, they're Hank Marvin ordering a McDonald's with Uber Eats, and then, you know, a couple of days later they've got session depression and anxiety, and that's because booze and drugs are some drugs are depressants. So booze is never going to make you happy long term. These people who can just have a couple, they get the happy buzz, but they don't get the come down off it, and they don't get the anxiety and the session depression. They're just normal drinkers. But if you're someone who proper gets on it, you need to really watch yourself over these coming weeks, because you might end up with a bit of a problem. And if you're worried about it, by all means message me and I'll point you in the right direction. So yeah, I've had an alright day as far as lockdown living on your own can go. Spoke to a lot of people, done a virtual meeting because my meetings are short, but I've done a virtual one on Skype. So that was nice, connecting with other people. There's a lot of addicts and alcoholics that are relapsing at the moment due to a lack of meetings and stuff. So that's very sad. And, you know, I'm just really grateful. I'm grateful that I've got a 12-step program in my life. I'm grateful that I'm sober and I can deal with this sober and be there for my mum and everyone else who I'm there for, because I was never used to an ornament when I was drinking. Well, I was, but I wasn't. I was always either hungover or pissed. So yeah, I'm enjoying doing these blogs. They're really helping me with my mental health, and a lot of people have said they've helped them as well. So tonight I'm going to bed early-ish. I'm going to try and get a really good night's kip just for my mammy to wish a good night. And we always do free kisses for I love you. So we always go, love you. So we've still got that. We've always had that. That can't be taken away from us. And yeah, tomorrow's another day. I hope I'm feeling zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. That's not one of my talents singing, as you can see. But yeah, I'm going to try and get a really good night's kip. I've got some lavender pillow spray, so I'm going to spray a bit of that on my pillow when I get my insight timer on again with that story. Can't remember what it's called, but it's really working for me at the minute, that. Anyway, hope everyone's had a good day. And yeah, I have started a page up, Tree Huggers Anonymous, but I don't know how to upload a video to it. It doesn't seem to be doing it off the iPad. And when I've tried sending it to me, my brother gave me the iPad and he gave me my MacBook, my stepbrother. And I'm a bit rubbish with Macs. So, and I can't figure out where the photos have gone. I've just uploaded them all and then tried putting it on the internet, on Facebook, and it wouldn't do it. So I might not be able to upload this or my tree hugging one, but hopefully I'll get it on sooner or later. Anyway, I shall bid you all a very, very good night. Hope you sleep well. And wouldn't it be nice if we woke up tomorrow and this was all a dream? Oh. My heart goes out to anybody who's massively struggling right now, and especially those who are going through what my friend's going through, losing a loved one at a time like this. It's just unbearable. Oh, it must be unbearable. I can't imagine. Anyway, that's me. Ooh, need to go sleep now, don't I, before I wake up and go past it. So I'm going to do just that. Night, night. Sleep well. Mwah.